Hello, dear radiant souls. Today I want to answer a question that I received yesterday via email from Sarah, who listened to the interview on Sandra Champlain's We Never Die podcast. I will link it here for you to watch if you fancy doing that. So first of all, thank you, Sandra, for having me on your podcast. And thank you, Sarah, for reminding us that curiosity is where growth and transformation start. She was asking about the study I mentioned where I said that 98% of humanity are being born as geniuses. Back in the 60s, NASA asked Dr. George Land and Dr. Beth Jarman to develop a test to identify potential amongst scientists. And they turned it into a long-term study, including 1,600 children, and they studied them with the same test over many years. When the children were age 3 to 5, 98% of them tested as creative geniuses. When they reproduced with the same children using the same tests 5 years later, so when they were like 10 years old, the 32% of them still tested as creative geniuses. And when they did the same procedure 5 years later, age 15, they found out that the number had dropped down to 10% only. Now get this. They did the same with adults as well. 200,000 were tested, and only 2% of the adults they tested scored as creative geniuses. The authors go on to explain that the socialization process is what helps decrease this creative genius by teaching us to judge. This is good, this is bad, this is appropriate, this is inappropriate, etc. So instead of fostering and nurturing our imagination and therefore our creative genius, we're teaching each other to judge. This is something that we can really start reflecting on. If you also want to start your own research, like Sarah does, I encourage you to go ahead and read the book Breaking Point and Beyond, Mastering the Future Today. And whilst you are doing that, I encourage you also to read the whole introduction. It will really touch your heart so much. And if you want to reclaim your divine spark, this is a very good starting point. If you have a question, please don't hesitate to contact me. Just drop your question below in the box or go to the website and send an email, and I will make videos answering those questions. I'm also going to start posting videos showing you how I started to incorporate research into my daily life. I'll be also posting videos with practical tips designed to help you reclaim the radiant you. And the first one will be aired next week about how to cope with overwhelm, showing you practical tools that you can start applying into your daily life right now. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment below, or share it with a friend who needs to hear about this today. Thank you very much for being here with me. Lots of kisses. Bye.